Hey guys. Okay, so we're going to do something super fun over the next 12 days. I'm calling it the 12 Days of Christmas. And every day for the next 12 days, I'm going to come live at you with a bunch of really great workout and nutrition and even mindset tips, okay? Because I know this is the time of year where your focus can get pulled off track with taking care of your own body and making your health a priority. So my desire is for these tips to help you stay focused, stay on track, but in a way that doesn't pull from the spirit of the season, okay? Also, this is coinciding with the fact that my coaching program is open right now for registration. I would love for you guys to hop in and join me there. I will make sure that there's a link in the comments below so that you know how to join. But today I want to come to you and talk to you about goal setting done right. I can't tell you how many times I hop on the phone with a mom and we talk about her goals and I realize her goals are so out of whack. It's no wonder that she's struggling with feeling like she's accomplishing anything. So there's a much, much better way to go about setting goals where you can feel like you're actually accomplishing something. Woo, I'm getting kind of shiny here. So you can feel like you're actually accomplishing something and not overwhelmed, okay? Let me see if I can turn this so I'm not so shiny. Okay, so the first thing is to understand that there are actually two types of goals. There's big picture goals. These are your big outcome goals. And then there's also behavior action step goals. And these things are really, really different. The big picture goals, your big outcome goals, this is like your finish line. This is the thing that you really want to accomplish. And this is usually what we have in mind when we're setting goals, okay? So this is usually like losing 30 pounds or getting healthier or getting in better shape, okay? So this is kind of like that big end goal that you want to finally accomplish. That's what you have in mind. That's the reason you sign up for a workout program. That's the reason you start a diet, is because you have this big goal that you have in mind. Sometimes this is specific, like I need to lose 30 pounds, but more often than not, this is not very specific. Usually this is like, I want to get healthier, or I'd like to be in better shape. And it's just kind of this nebulous idea, okay? So that's the thing I want you to make sure, first of all, is that whatever your big outcome goal is, make it as specific as possible. Put a timeline on it. Give yourself an end date, okay? So by May 15th, I am going to do this, this, and this, okay? I'm going to lose this amount of weight. I am going to be able to do this with my fitness. Okay, so be extremely specific. Getting healthier, that's not specific. There is nothing measurable about that, okay? I'm so bright right now. It's a little ridiculous. Okay, so the next thing is making sure, okay, you've got this big picture goal in mind. Now, what can we do to make that big picture goal actually a reality, okay? How can we make that a reality? Oh my gosh, hang on a second. Let me shut my blind. This is ridiculous. Okay, now you can actually see me. So how do we make that big picture goal a reality for you so that you're not like just swimming in the sea and thinking like, I'm never making it, I'm never accomplishing it. So keep your big picture goal in mind, but put that on the back burner and turn all of your focus onto your daily behavior goals. These are broken down, more specific action steps that you can put in place that will eventually lead you to that big picture goal. These are all the things that you're going to do. These are the actions, okay? These are the details that are going to get you there. Most people never get past the point of having their big outcome goal, and they always just, and they're never getting anywhere towards that outcome goal because they don't turn it into action steps. So what this could be, maybe your outcome goal is, I want to lose 30 pounds by May 15th. Maybe you've made your outcome goal specific. You want to lose 30 pounds by May 15th. Okay, so what are your action steps that you need to take to get there? Maybe you make it a plan that I am going to eat my pros, and that's produce and protein, with 20 meals this week. Okay, that's super clear. You know whether or not you're going to do that or not. Okay, so you're going to eat your pros with 20 meals this week. That is a very clear action step. You know exactly what's expected of you, and you know whether or not you're going to do that. Another thing could be, I'm going to make sure I only splurge 4 times this week. That's extremely clear. And then also make sure that you are aware what exactly a splurge means. Another very clear action step is, I am going to work out 4 times per week, non-negotiable. And then make sure that those workouts are extremely clear. What are your workouts going to be? Don't just say, I'm going to work out, if you have no idea what those workouts are going to be. Okay, so be extremely specific about what those action steps are, and those action steps need to coincide and actually match up to what your end goal is, okay? So let's say that first off, you set your big outcome goal as being, I'm going to lose 30 pounds by May 15th. And then you say, okay, so my action steps are, I'm going to eat pros 10 times this week, I'm going to splurge 20 times this week, and I'm going to work out twice a week. You know, I just kind of feel like that outcome goal and those action steps probably don't match up. And this is usually where we can go back to the drawing board and say, hey, you know what? The behaviors and the action steps that are actually realistic for my life right now don't match up with what my big outcome goal is. So I might need to adjust that big final outcome goal and make that outcome goal more realistic with what I know I can do right now at this phase of life, okay? So that right there is how you go about setting realistic goals and making it super specific so that you know exactly what's expected of you. And guys, this is something that I really help all the moms in my coaching program. We get to spend 15 minutes on the phone together 2 times. One when you start the program, and I can help you set very, very clear, realistic outcome goals and action step goals. I can listen to you and read between the lines and figure out, you know what, I don't know if that's actually realistic for where you're at right now. Let's do this instead. And usually every mom walks away like, oh, I can do that. Yes, that is something I can do. That's the attitude I want from you, rather than having the attitude of, I don't know if I can actually do that. That's really overwhelming, and the likelihood of myself actually following through with that is pretty low. I don't want that for you, okay? So make sure that when you're setting goals, you're keeping it realistic. You know exactly what's expected of you. Have your big picture outcome goal, but make sure that your behavior goals and your action steps are set in stone and you know exactly what's expected of you and that it's realistic for the phase of life that you're in right now. Okay, you guys, that's it for today. Make sure to join me tomorrow because we're going to be talking a little bit more about nutrition, specifically carbs, which I know most of you guys want to know more about. Okay, so keep an eye out for that coaching tip tomorrow. Don't forget, my coaching program is open for registration today and for the next few days, and I hope that you join me there. We'll see you later.